What's up, guys? Tuki here, back again with some more NHL 16 and my Boston Bruins GM mode, and it is finally here. Round 3, the Eastern Conference Finals against an old rival, the Columbus Blue Jackets. Of course, this is Season 5. It's taken us way longer to get here than I ever expected, especially too with some of the teams we've put together in the past. I feel like they were a lot more well-rounded, but this has been the team that has gotten us to this point. Now, I've been through the ringer on NHL in the past few days, just dealing with some bullshit in Ultimate Team, dealing with some bullshit in EASHL, but I'm excited to see what will happen here, and if we can get to the Stanley Cup Finals for the first time. We are obviously just 4 wins away. Now we'll quickly take a look at their player stats. As far as team stats go, Columbus, just an amazing team, the highest scoring team. They're also giving up the fewest goals. We have the advantage in special teams, the power play and the penalty kill, and that's going to be the big difference for us, is taking advantage of those special teams, because again, they have an amazing team led by Ryan Johansen, 92 overall. Obviously, this GM mode series started way before the Nashville trade. James Neal, someone we were looking at the trade deadline. Perhaps we should have picked him up as well. We passed, and he is now on Columbus doing very well. But you'll notice as we scroll through these guys, you'll notice the overalls, you'll notice the point totals, and just they're so well-rounded. And we just passed the one guy who's kind of the outlier. It's Nick Mutry, who's an 80 overall. Aside from him, 84 overall or higher for everybody else in the forward core. Insane, absolutely insane. Defensively, they are so top-heavy. Ryan Murray, 90 overall, David Savard, an 88, Michael Matheson, an 87, and Dylan Hetherington, an 85. The two guys we passed over, they don't have the highest overalls, but you can see their stats, at least in terms of point total, or in case of Matt Donovan, plus minus. Siebenaler, 79 overall, but he's a plus 7. Matt Donovan, an 80, but he's a plus 5. So hopefully we can take advantage. But maybe it's not that surprising that they're doing that well when they have the forward core that they do, and the defensive players that they're playing with, and of course the goaltender. Sergei Bobrovsky, no injury trouble, no real-life struggles like we've seen this season. He's a 91 overall. He has a 131 goals against and an unreal 954 save percentage. So we have a very, very tough task ahead of us. And quickly, too, we'll take a look at what we're going to be rolling with. It's a little bit experimental, but we're just going to give it a go. DeBrusk, Strome, and Pasta on the top line. Panarin back at left wing for the first time in a long time. Obviously his natural position, although he's a right-handed shot. He's playing with Bergeron and Atkinson. Draisaitl and Senshin, I'm going to give them one more chance, mainly with Draisaitl. Senshin's just getting the bump up just because he has good chemistry with Draisaitl and Zarnik. We're going to see if that can work out. Desperate to get Draisaitl going in the playoffs. And then on the fourth line, Goodrow, Nash, and Yakupov. Hopefully with Yakupov back on his right wing as a playmaker, he and Johnny Goodrow can start providing some offense. Goodrow has 10 assists but no goals. And defensively, Zaboral and Carlo easily our best pairing, but we need to break them up because we have other people struggling. Victor Hedman struggling no matter who we've put him with. The hit, obviously I've talked about in the past, how he and Torrey Krug, their pairing last year that really carried us, hasn't delivered this season. So Hedman is with Carlo, Zaboral is with Krug, and then Lozon and Montour. They've been a little bit shaky in the past whenever they've been a pairing, but hopefully they can get it done. Malcolm Subban in net, an 89 overall. He's starting to rebound. Hopefully that continues because we desperately need him to get back up to that 92, 93 overall range he was at when we started the season. But here we go. No more stalling, no more preparation. It's game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Obviously, we are starting in Columbus. We need at least one of these games. We have to take away their home ice advantage. First period, game 1. Let's do this, and it is deadlocked at 0 shots, pretty much even. They have the slight advantage, not too bad, holding them off defensively. Can that continue in the second period? It cannot, and it's the two defensemen, Michael Matheson and Ryan Murray. We tied it up, David Pastrnak with the goal, but Murray gets them the lead back. They absolutely demolished us in terms of shots. Holy shit. I might be wrong, but wasn't it 11-10 in their favor? We had 8 shots. We had 8 shots. They had 21. Are you fucking kidding me? 21 shot. What is this, a fucking EASHL game? Holy shit. All right, I'm not liking our odds here with them getting that many shots. But let's move forward. Still down 2-1, still plenty of time. Power play for them. Hopefully we can kill it off when we do. The shot total is still ridiculously in their favor. 5.5 to go. We need somebody to step up. Anybody, please. Minute left. And Nick Foligno gets an empty netter. We drop game 1, 3-1. Heavily outshot. That is probably the most lopsided shot output I've seen in the sim thus far. Obviously, we've only simmed the playoff games, but that was an ass kicking. Against better judgment, we're going to keep the lines the same and just move forward and hope that we can rebound. Obviously, Providence, as well as you can see on the right-hand side there, also in the playoffs going up against the Utica Comets, so they have a hell of a challenge in front of them as well. But here we go. Game 2, we need to steal at least one of these games. This is almost already a must-win game. We need a good performance here. First period, let's get it started off right, and that's not too bad. We get an early goal from Bergeron, but Michael Matheson again doing what I was hoping Brandon Montour would do prior to his injury. Gets the goal, another late goal in the period to really swing the momentum. We outshot them though, much better in that department. Second period, and that's better. That is better. Johnny Gaudreau, despite being on the fourth line, gets us a goal. So we get an early goal and a late goal. Brendan Carlo continues to step up. He has been our best defenseman. He's been better than Krug. He's been better than Victor Hedman in these playoffs. That is huge. The shot differential, really, they caught up, but we got the goals. 3-1. Let's start this up, see if we can hold on. I would hope that we could. We're doing much better in terms of keeping their shot total down. At this point, they were almost near 40 shots in game 1, and we're looking good right now. A power play goal would be nice, but we're not going to get it. 5 minutes to go. Still up 3-1. I think we're good to go. No epic collapse here. 3-1 in our way, in our favor, I should say, in game 2. Malcolm Subban shuts the door. Gaudreau and Carlo with the goals, and mission accomplished. It would have been nice, obviously, to win both games, but mission accomplished. We stole one of the games away from them, really to minimize their home ice advantage. Game 3, it's looking good for us. We have a chance to really swing the momentum here. Unfortunately for the Providence Bruins, they're down 2-0 to Utica, so they might not be able to make another run to the Calder Cup, which they have done twice already. But I'm just hoping. Fingers crossed here. Like I said, I've had a rough go with NHL in terms of trying to get these GM mode videos out and in terms of just playing the game, trying to have fun with it, which is easier said than done. But game 3, this again is crucial. Can we get the early lead in this series? 2-1 would be beautiful. First period, get a strong start, please. And again, deadlocked, scoreless, outshot though, 13-6. That's not good. That's much more reminiscent of game 1. Period 2 though, can we snag the lead? We can't. It's Brendan Dubinsky with the goal. Columbus up 1-0 here. Third period, let's go. They're out shooting us again. I don't know where our offense has gone. They get an early power play goal in the period. Ryan Murray with the goal, and things aren't looking good. The shot total's there. Bergeron, though, gets a goal back, thank God, from a terrible angle, but I will take it. We're evening up the shots, but Sonny Milano scores from the point, and I think that's the backbreaker. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. William Karlsson gets a goal on an empty net, and that's a 4-1 final for Columbus. They strike back hard, particularly in that third period. Sergei Bobrovsky, a beast in that game. So obviously not what we were looking for there. The Providence Bruins also down 3-0, so both teams looking like their season could end here in this round. But game 4, crucial as ever. We desperately need a win. We cannot fall 3-1 down. It'll be over at that point. First period of game 4, scoreless again. We had 4 shots. Are you fucking kidding me? This is what I'm talking about, man. The offensive firepower that we have on this team, and they only got 4 fucking shots. Like, what is this, man? What is with this? I'm starting to blame the game now more than the own team building shit. Like, we've gone out, we've tried different strategies throughout these 5 seasons. We've tried many many different strategies, and we get 4 shots in a period. Fuck's sake. Period 2. I guess the one... Yeah, of course. The one bright side is we didn't get scored on, and in the second period, Austin Czarnik scores almost immediately under a minute and a half into the period. We're up 1-0, and we tied them in shots. Go fucking figure. What do I know? EA, whatever. You're just... The mind games EA has been playing with me over the past few days have been absolutely unreal. But we're up 1-0, 12 minutes to go, 10 minutes now. Can we please get another goal? And no, we can't, because Brendan fucking Dubinsky. Now we really need another goal, don't we? Come on, somebody, step up. I'm fucking begging you. Draisaitl, you're getting dropped down the line, I can tell you that much. Because we're going to overtime in a crucial Game 4. It is... every game's a must-win, but this is absolutely a must-win. Let's just get it over with. We need to win this game. If we fall down 3-1 in this series, just put a fork in them. They're done. Voice crack. I don't care. I'm leaving that in probably. I don't know. Or I didn't. Now you're wondering why I'm rambling. But please, somebody score. Thank you. Jesus Christ. It's him himself. Patrice Bergeron, Jesus himself, gets the goal late in overtime. We have life. Bergeron beats Bobrovsky. Boy, can you tell I was expecting us to lose that game. Malcolm Subban, 32 saves, Bobrovsky 35. Bergeron's goal is the difference maker. And this now is technically a best-of-3 series. Moving forward, we're shifting up the lines again out of necessity. It's DeBrusk, Bergeron, and Pasternak on the top line. Gaudreau, Strome, and Panarin. Yakupov, Czarnik, Atkinson. Draisaitl and Senshin weren't getting it done, so they're back on the fourth line with Nash. Defensively, we're going to have to trade somebody. I mean, we can't seem to get these guys to gel. Zaboral, Carlo are back together. Hedman and Krug are back together. Lozon and Montour stay the same. But very disappointed in Hedman and Krug so far in this series. That is for damn sure. So here we go. It's the crucial, every game is crucial, man. It is the absolutely crucial Game 5. Back in Columbus. Essentially, it again is a best-of-3 series. At this point, let's do this. We need to win this game. We cannot go to Boston or back to Boston with the pressure on our shoulders to absolutely win. So let's do this. Period 1, and we're down 1-0. It's Paul Bittner scoring on Antti-Ranta. I promise you, I didn't put Ranta in. God help me if Malcolm Subban got hurt. God fucking help me if Malcolm Subban got injured again. Holy fuck. We're doubled up in shots, and we're down 1-0. Second period. Let's just... Yeah, oh my God. Really? Oh, sweet Christ. Dylan Hetherington scores immediately. Czarnik makes it 2-1. Bjorkstrand 3-1. Yakupov 3-2. And now James Neal makes it 4-2. We have 13 fucking shots in 2 periods. 13. With this amount of offensive firepower. On offense and defense, our defenders are really good offensively too. Oh my fucking God. Whatever. Let's just get this over with. I'm waving the white flag, man. There's no way. There's no way. Columbus is just shitting on us right now. Nick Mutry, the 80 overall grinder, gets a fucking goal. 42-16 in shots. I mean, I know we're catching up. Panarin gets a goal. Hooray. Are you fucking kidding me? It was 42. Just fuck's sake, man. Fuck's sake. Sonny Milano scores. Montour gets a goal back. Yay, you finally showed up. We lose 6-4. 6-4. And now is Malcolm Subban out? Of course he's out until fucking May 28th, which is a week away at the end of the fucking series. Jesus Christ, man. Boy, we cannot catch a break, boys. We cannot catch a break. Just nothing we have done. We just cannot catch a break. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Ranta, I mean, he tried. It's like, do we go with Ranta or do we go with Forsberg now? Just what the fuck are we gonna do? So as far as goaltending goes, I'm going to roll with Anton Forsberg. I want to give it to Ranta. He's helped us out in the playoffs. I don't know, because Forsberg's the reason we got here because of Subban's injuries, but Ranta he's done a little bit better in the playoffs. I mean, not amazing, but certainly better than Anton Forsberg. We're done. Anyway, we're losing the series in 6, so I'm just delaying the inevitable. I'm going to go with Anton Forsberg. I'm going to trust him. Offensively, we've shifted it up. Bergeron, Panarin, Pasternak had a hell of a season not too long ago. DeBrusk and Goodrow. Now the second line with Austin Czarnik, Strome down on the third line. Defensively, Zboril, Hedman, Krug, Carlo. We're done for. We're done for. Let's just get this over with. No matter what we do to put a team together, boys, it's not working. We are so fucking snake bitten, but let's just do this. Game 6. Our backs are against the wall. We've gotten so damn close to getting to the finals, and it's a must-win. It's an absolute must-win. First period, let's do this, and the offense finally wakes up. We're not in the clear yet, whatsoever, but the offense wakes up. Zachary Senshin with a goal. Paul Bittner tied it. 2 minutes later, Riley Nash gets a terrible goal, and then Victor Hedman scores 3 goals on 11 shots. I pray that chases Bobrovsky out of the net. Second period, and that's what I'm talking about. Hedman gets another goal, so he and Carlo, he and Zboril might be a good pairing. Boone Jenner gets a goal back. It's 4-2. We need to win. Let's do this. Come on. Come on. 20 minutes. Just hold on. One more goal should seal it. But they could easily tie this with their offense. They could easily tie this. Halfway through the period. Come on, boys. Pull off a miracle. Get to Game 7 so I can be even more disappointed, please. We're 4 minutes away. 2 minutes away now. And Artemi Panarin gets a goal. 5-2 final. We pull off the fucking miracle with an amazing first period. And we've forced a Game 7. 2 goals for Victor Hedman, Senshin, and Panarin both step up. And we are now 1 win away from the ultimate disappointment, or 1 win away from going to the Stanley Cup Finals. I'm quite sure the Providence Bruins just got dumped out in 6 games. We survived that situation, and we are now 1 win away from either the ultimate disappointment or 1 win away from finally going to the Stanley Cup Finals. So here we go. No changes in the lines. We're just going to go for it. It is Game 7 against a team that has knocked us out of the playoffs in the past. I don't remember if it was in 6 games or 7. If it was in 7, good lord. But let's do this. I don't want to extend this episode anymore. I don't want to delay what I feel is the inevitable anymore. Let's do this. First period. Can we get off to a good start? We can't. It's Bjorkstrand on Forsberg. Second period. It's Artemi Panarin on Bobrovsky. It all comes down to this, boys. The shots are pretty damn close. It's 1-1. It comes down to this. I can't feel feelings at this point. So I'm just going to hit the button and we're going to see what happens. Are we going home or are we going to the final? The next goal is what it hinders on. 10 minutes to go. Halfway there. 5.5 to go now. 5 period. Jake DeBrusk. Oh my god, please let that be it. Please let Jake DeBrusk get the winner. And somehow, some way, we are going to the Stanley Cup Final. Anton Forsberg steps up and shuts the door. 33 saves in light of Malcolm Subban's injury, who I'm so tempted to now trade at the offseason because he's so fucking injury prone. Jake DeBrusk gets the goal. 2-1 final. 3 goals allowed in 2 games in the playoffs from Anton Forsberg. I truly hope the frustration, relief, I really hope it's coming through because it's genuine. This was so fucking frustrating to sit through, and I thought for sure this team was going to fail again. but we are going to the final against the Edmonton Oilers, Tuukka Rask, and the Edmonton Oilers. I don't know what to say. It's as poetic of a Stanley Cup final as we ever could have thought. Trading Rask to Edmonton, trading Tuukka to Edmonton for Draisaitl and Yakupov, and now the two teams meet in the final. Our first final. I've had to edit a lot of this just for stunned breaks of silence. Guys, I have to end it here. I got nothing. If you've enjoyed the episode, leave a like down below. Subscribe for more, of course. Spread the word. And I will see you all next time in the finals.
I just want to use your love tonight. I don't want to lose your love tonight.